Hello, and in today's video I'm going over the Supermodel emulator, how to get this UI, user interface that you can see on the screen, working with it, and then how to get Sega Rally 2 working with no graphics glitches, no issues. And to get started, I've put a link in the description for these two files here. There's two links, one for each. So go and download them first. And you'll have two zip files like this. And once you've extracted them, what you want to do is open the Supermodel folder in a new window. And then come in this Model 3 UI. And you want to drag and drop all these files into here, and when it says replace, just click yes. So now when you open up, hold on, sorry. So now when you, instead of clicking Supermodel, you click Sega Model 3 UI, and that'll open up mine's already done in here. Yeah, so Sega Model 3 UI, it'll open up like this. You'll have a folder here where you want your ROMs to go. And basically, these are the settings that I'm using for Sega Rally 2. But there's a couple of other things you need to know. So this is where you'll set your custom resolution. Mine is 4K because I'm using a 4K screen. Then you'll click save, and seems as though it's a widescreen resolution, you'll want these ticked. Widescreen and wide background. Now some games don't work well with a widescreen patch. I'm not sure which ones they are, but if you have any issues with a game not rendering properly, untick these. And then you can run it with the borders on the side, or you can stretch the image to fill the screen with this. But I don't like that because it makes everything look a bit fat. So yeah, if you click sound, the sound is all default there. And then when you click controls, it will come up in a command window, and it will ask you for each key, one after the other, to push, and it'll ask for special keys for certain games. So you can use the same key, twice. You can use it in, so you can set it as an accelerator, and then you can set it as the fishing rod reel in another game. You'll see what I mean once you go into it. I'm not going to do it because it takes a couple minutes to go through, and I've already gone through mine. But yeah, under each key press, if you just push the button on your controller, it won't do anything. You've got to push enter on the keyboard and then the key on the controller. Then it will ask for your next option. Then you push enter on the keyboard and then the next button on the controller. Enter on the keyboard, next button on the controller. And just carry on until you've gone through them all and set them as you want them. Under network, I just leave emulate. I leave them all ticked even though we don't actually use it. Now the issue I was having with Sega Rally 2 and another game, I can't remember what it was. It was if you would go over 1440p, and it might even be lower resolutions depending on your screen and your scaling settings in Windows, you would only see part of the screen. So you want to right click supermodel.exe, properties, go to compatibility, change high DPI settings, and you want to tick override high DPI scaling behavior, and you want your scaling performed by the application. So click OK, click apply, and then OK. Now another issue is if you just run the game and you try and get to the menu as quick as possible, you won't see any of the items you can select. So you won't be able to see the car you're selecting, the track, etc. What you need to do is let the game load up some 3D graphics first. So let the game run into the intro until you can see the car driving around the track, and then you insert your coin and push start. Another thing is, once you've inserted your coin and pushed start, if there's any coins left over, the next time you boot the game, that menu bug where you can't see anything will happen no matter what. So I'm going to show you what you need to do here to avoid this issue altogether. You'll still need to let the game render in 3D graphics every time you start the game. But you won't have to worry about leaving coins inserted or anything like that. It will just be free to play, so you won't ever have to insert a coin. What you want to do is, it's going to ask you when you're setting your controls for a test key, a key for the test mode, the test menu, and a key for the system menu. I've got my test key set as T and test 2 as Y, and my system key as S and system 2 as D. So once you load the ROM, we're going to go into it now. Wait for it to come up on the screen. There we go, and push T. Now you're in the test menu. Now, some games use the system and test keys to navigate this menu. It'll only be 2 keys. One moves down the menu and one changes options. So what you want to do here is, for some reason, mine's triangle on my controller, or Y should I say, to move down the menu, and then start to select. So you want to come to coin assignments and then push start, and you want to change this to setting 27, which is free play, and then push start on exit. And then game assignments, you can set options here, so you can put it on very easy, game mode special, default view, and speedo. Yeah, so that's how I've got mine set up. Works perfectly fine like that. Another thing I'd like to add while we're in this menu is that certain games, when you try and boot them up, they'll say network or board controller not present, network controller not present, something along them lines, and it will just flash up at the bottom and the game won't boot. It'll have a cabinet type or a mode game type, and it will be master, slave, twin, or single, and you'll want to set that to single, and then that message should disappear as long as you click exit. When you exit, instead of just pushing escape, you have to actually push the button on exit so it saves. But yeah, so change it from master, slave, twin, or whatever to single cabinet type on them games. This one's fine, but on the games it asks for it, and that will solve the issue. Exit again, and then exit to save. But this game won't go back onto the game. You'll have to reboot again, but it does save them settings in it did boot back into the game. Normally it doesn't for some reason, but anyway, those settings save, and now the game's free to play. So now you wait until you see this screen, and then you push start, and then you can see the menu perfectly fine. You can see your championship, your cars, and then your track, everything. So I'm going to exit this now, back onto Windows. I'm running this version of Sega Rally 2. It's the first one on the list that will come up. It's very easy to find the games for this. I'm using the new 3D engine as well, but another very important setting is this PC frequency. It needs to be at 100. If you put it on 50, the graphics, just because the default setting is 49 or 50, the graphics will be just glitching out all over the place. You won't be able to make out a lot of what's on the screen. So set it to 100, and the emulations, as far as I can see, is pretty much perfect. I didn't experience any lag, any frame drops. It was just perfect, and I went through the whole game. So I'm going to go into the gameplay now. I think I've covered everything. And these settings, if you're having any issues with a certain game, should apply to others. So remember that scaling thing we did in Supermodel.exe compatibility tab, and this power PC frequency, you might need to set it back to 50 for certain games. But if you're not having any issues, just leave the stuff like this. Okay then, so into some gameplay. Enjoy the rest of your day and peace out.
150, caution, open hairpin left. 100, long medium right. 50, long easy right maybe. 100, in gravel. 100, medium left. Checkpoint, 150, in tarmac, easy right. 100, easy left. Narrow, 100, easy left maybe. 150, caution, K right. 150, K right. 150, easy left. 100, medium right. 150, in gravel. 70, very long, easy left. 200, in tarmac. 50, caution, hairpin right. Checkpoint. 100, long, medium, outstanding. 100, caution, narrow, bridge. 50, medium left, medium right. 100, easy right. 100, medium right. 150, caution, open hairpin left. 100, long medium right. 50, long easy right maybe. 100, in gravel. 100, medium left. Checkpoint, 150, in tarmac, easy right. 100, easy left, narrow, 100, easy left maybe. 150, caution, K right. 150, K right. 150, easy left. 100, medium right. 150, in gravel. 70, very long, easy left. 200, in tarmac. 50, caution, hairpin right. Checkpoint. 100, long, medium, outstanding. 100, caution, narrow, bridge. 50, medium left, medium right. 100, easy right. 100, medium right. 150, caution, open hairpin left. 100, long medium right. 50, long easy right maybe. 100, in gravel. 100, medium left.
Can you compute?
3, 2, 1, go! 50, long easy right maybe. 100, very, very long easy left maybe. Open. 200, easy right, easy left. 70, long medium left. 150, medium right. 50, medium right. 100, caution, long K left, checkpoint. 100, easy left. 100, caution, hairpin right. 30, easy left. Straight. 150, very, very long, medium left. 100, caution, left jump. 100, long, medium left. 70, medium right. 150, long, easy right, maybe. Checkpoint. 100, very, very long, easy left, maybe. Open. 200, easy right, easy left. 70, long, medium left. 150, medium right. 50, medium right. 100, caution, long K left. Checkpoint. 100, easy left. 100, caution, hairpin right. 30, easy left. You're doing great. 150, very, very long, medium left. 100, caution, left jump. 100, long, medium left. 70, medium right. 150, long, easy right, maybe. Checkpoint. 100, very, very long, easy left, maybe. Open. 200, easy right, easy left. right. 100, caution, hairpin right. 50, medium left. 100, medium left, medium right. 70, medium right, medium left. 100, medium left. 50, caution, hairpin right. 70, caution, hang right. You're doing great. 500, medium right. Checkpoint. 100, caution, hairpin right. 50, medium left. 100, medium left, medium right. 70, medium right, medium left. 100, medium left. 50, caution, hairpin right. 70, caution, hang right. Outstanding. 500, medium right. Checkpoint. 100, caution, hairpin right. 50, medium left. 100, medium left, medium right. 70, medium right, medium left. 100, medium left. 50, caution, hairpin right. 70, caution, hang right. Outstanding. 500, medium right. Checkpoint. 100, caution, hairpin right. 50, medium left. 100, medium left, medium right. 70, medium right, medium left. 100, medium left. 50, caution, hairpin right. 70, caution, hang right. You're doing great. 500, medium right. Checkpoint. 100, caution, hairpin right. 50, medium left. 100, medium left, medium right.